Now we'll be talking about the formation of dew and frost. On a clear, calm night, objects near the surface cool rapidly by emitting infrared radiation. The ground and objects on it often become much colder than the surrounding air. The air that comes in contact with this cold surface by the process we called it conduction. Eventually, the air cools to the dew point, the temperature at which we know the saturation occur. As surface such as twigs, leaves, and blades of the grass cool below the temperature, water vapor begin to condense upon them, forming tiny visible speck of water. We call it dew. If the air temperature should drop to the freezing point or below the freezing point, the dew will freeze, becoming tiny beads of ice crystal. We call it frozen dew. Because the coolest air is usually at the ground level, dew is more likely to form on the blades of grasses and then on the object several meters above the surface. This thin coating this thin coating of dew dampen our bare feet, and this dew actually is a valuable source for moisture for many plants during the period of low rainfall region. The dew is more likely to form on night that are the clear and calm night than on night that are cloudy and windy. Clear night allow objects near the ground to cool rapidly by emitting infrared radiation, and calm wind means that the coldest air will be located at the near the ground level. These atmospheric conditions are usually associated with large fair weather. We call it a high pressure system. So visible white frost from on cold, clean, and calm morning when the dew point temperature is at or below freezing point. When the air temperature cools to the dew point, now we call it frost point, and further cooling occur, water vapor can change directly to ice without becoming a liquid state first, and this process we call this deposition. The delicate white crystal, we know that's when the deposition happens. So we understand from the previous lecture, that we have sublimation and deposition. Deposition is directly forming to the ice crystal, and sublimation is ice to vapor. So we know that. On cold winter morning, the frost may form on the inside of a window pane in much the same way as it does the outside, except that the cold glass still the indoor air adjacent to it. When the temperature of inside of the window drops below the freezing point, water vapor in the room forms a light feathery deposit of the frost. In very dry weather, the air temperature may become quite cold and drop below the freezing without even reaching out the frost point or freezing point, and no visible frost actually form. So the dew, frozen dew, and frost form in the weather where and in the cold weather, and also is form in the rather shallow layer of the air near the ground, and the night situation would be clear and calm night. So we have understanding of the formation of dew first. So dew form at night, the surface cool rapidly. Dew form in a clear and calm night, and also this dew or this frost form in the shallow layer which is adjacent to the ground.